What's up, y'all? I got a very talented rap duo with me today. Y'all want to introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Byllz,
I'm no whole shit.
and together we make NHSXNS.
Which is?
No ho shit times no skinny.
Okay. All right, so fuck with the name. That seems pretty straightforward. Yeah. So what's the origin of both of y'all names?
Well, Byllz came from my father's name. My father's name is Bill, so I kind of look just like him. That's where that came from.
And the whole shit basically came from, I guess you could say, like, life for real. I mean, I ain't never really stood for too much whole shit, so no whole shit, I guess you could say, was perfect.
So just a mentality, basically.
Yeah, you could say that.
Got you. All right, so y'all got a new album that's out right now. Y'all want to talk about that?
Yes, the album is called All's Fair in Love and War. It's available on all platforms. We also dropped a video on YouTube, shot by Noonie Films, a week before we dropped the album. So you can check that out as well. We put a lot of time into it, writing it and trying to find different, ways to express ourselves, like so that we didn't make just all of one type of music. I would say, I think that's what I'm most excited about for this album. He definitely pushed me to my limits in terms of my artistry, and taught me things about myself, what I could do.
So this was y'all first time doing a joint album with somebody, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it was my
Nice.
first time doing an album with him, but this is probably like I've done because I was in FGM, I was in TTO, so those were like collaborations with other artists. So we did albums together with that, but this is the first time I would say we actually sat down and came up with the concept together, and you know what I'm saying, went song for song, writing hooks, and we pretty much wrote the album together for the most part. We were together.
That's dope. So what's the name of the video that's out now?
OTR.
OTR. So what's the thought process and like what you decide to shoot a video for? Like which track?
Which track we chose? Why did we choose that track?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what makes you say like, okay, we're gonna shoot a video for this one?
I
right
mean,
here?
I feel like the album is truly a story for real. I mean, the whole album tells a story on basically like how we know each other and stuff that we done been through and stuff that we had to deal with and dealing with each other. You see what I'm saying? So I say like the first video we chose for OTI, I say it got more or less straight to the point.
Okay.
Because it's almost like us being a rap group and then being together as well. It's almost like we on the run, I guess you could say, if you understood it from the inside looking out. But it probably sound kind of weird.
No, that's good.
You know what I mean? From the outside. But,
So y'all got chemistry like doing this.
yeah.
How? Are y'all dating? Because that's cheating.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
cheating
this
if y'all dating.
This is definitely my boyfriend. We definitely are cheating. We live together. We work together. You know what I'm saying? We're always together. It's my best friend too. So
That's dope. I'm just gonna let you know that is cheating. That's why.
Well,
That's why I
mean-
had chemistry already. Okay.
yeah.
So I was about to big up y'all, but then okay, y'all okay. Yeah, y'all just lost 2 points. All right. So speaking of working, you're a person that many talents. I don't know what you do, but we're gonna get into that as well because this is the first time I'm really meeting you. I've seen you around a couple of times. What do y'all do for a living?
Well, I do hair and stuff, among other things, but the main source of my income comes from the unicorn trap.
The unicorn trap. You want to explain what that is?
Yeah, it's a hair salon. It's mine, It's located inside Iverson Mall, and that's where you come get your locks done, or some braids, or he'll cut your hair, or
Okay.
You know?
Are you located there too, or?
Yeah. We in the
Okay.
same shop.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I haven't been there in a while, so as you can see. So as far as hair, how long you been doing hair, and how long you been cutting hair?
I've been doing hair for ever. I went to hair school and high school at the same time. I graduated in 2006 with my cosmetology license. Pretty much been in the shop since like 2007, off and on. But I would say consistently when I started doing hair and nothing else was like 2012.
Yeah, I've been cutting hair probably since like 2009.
Oh yeah.
Like 11 years.
Okay. So for both of y'all, is it a big difference in how the business is now versus back then, or is it just like the same? Like, is it?
One thing I can say about the hair business is it's constantly evolving. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're one of those people as a hairstylist that, choose to not be teachable, you kind of get lost throughout the years. Like, you got to be able to learn new stuff and teach yourself or take different courses or just pick shit up on YouTube and apply it. You know what I'm saying? It's important to always expand your brand.
Okay. So with you cut hair. So it's only but so many styles that you could get as far as a haircut. So how does it differentiate now versus back then?
I mean, the people I deal with, they more or less, I guess you could say they need a haircut because they deal with people too. So,
Right.
I mean, it ain't really changed. I mean, the prices changed due to COVID or whatever,
Oh yeah.
due to safety precautions or whatever. But besides that, man,
So has that affected business for y'all?
nah, not really because, maybe for her, but I mean, I kind of like it because it's more or less appointments. I wasn't really for that walk-ins and,
Oh, okay.
yeah, man.
So more structure and organization for you.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I mean, for me, a lot of my clients lost their jobs and shit like that. So I probably have a steady 900 people that come to me.
Wow.
And I probably lost like 300 of them.
Mm.
So even though it doesn't seem like a lot because I still got the 600, it is because I kind of got used to a certain level of financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like more like I gotta be tighter with my money, if that makes sense.
Got you. So before we get back into the music, do y'all have any other hobbies or any other things that y'all put a lot of time into?
Well, I was writing a book, but I haven't really picked that up in a while, so I don't really do that no more.
Okay.
Not really. I mean, when we in the house, we smoke a lot of weed and we write a lot of music. Like,
Okay. So music is just you? Same thing or
Music.
music?
he writes more than me, if we're being honest. Like, I'll wake up at like 5 in the morning, he'll just be right there writing the whole song, and I just be like, what the fuck? Now I gotta play catch up. And he always say I'm trying to outdo him or show off and shit, but really he be the one that's showing off.
So how much music have you done? Because I'm kind of familiar with her, but
Like, how much music have I put out? How
Yeah,
much
like
music have I recorded?
yeah, just anything in general. How many projects? How many songs?
I mean, I put out like one project before I did this album, but it was like I more or less forced it because I was so ready just to put out music. Like, I ain't even really get it like mastered to the T like I wanted it. Like,
Okay.
I ain't how I delivered it. I ain't want to deliver it like that. It was just like I was just so geeking to put something out there. But like I probably got like 60 songs
Oh wow.
that I ain't never even dropped before.
Okay.
So it's like, I mean,
So you just sitting on money right now.
I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah.
That's dope though. That's dope. You got how many songs are you sitting on right now?
I don't sit on my music. I let that shit go.
Let it go. Okay. How many projects you got?
I mean, I write slower though. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so. I'm the type of person like I focus on the project, and then when I finish it, I focus on like promotion of it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because I pretty much manage myself at this point. So it's just like I feel like if I'm not focused on that, nobody is focused on that for me. So I don't want it to be like it kind of happened with Diamonds and Bullets. When I put that album out, I kind of noticed like because I wasn't so consistent with promoting it and shit like that, it didn't really do the type of numbers that I expected for it to do.
Right.
So I'm trying to change that this go around. But this is my second album that I put out. I put out like 3 singles before that.
Mhm.
I have like 3 mixtapes on Spinrilla, 2 or 3. I have one on that Piff. I even have a mixtape on MySpace.
Wow. Wow, okay.
So I think over the years, I mean, I've been recording and putting out music since 2006. So I've released a lot.
Okay.
I have music with go-go bands that's out. So I don't know, it's a lot.
Okay. So as far as like this is y'all first album together, what kind of legacy are y'all looking to make? Like, what's the end goal? Or what are you striving for? Because I know it's hard to say what the end goal is.
Just a real outlook on something real. It ain't fake. It ain't made up. Like, it ain't like we talking about shit we ain't never did or never lived or, you know, that shit from the soul, from the heart, I guess you could say. But it's like a lot of rappers, they be talking about shit they ain't never lived or been through. You know. That's why it's almost like it's perfect because it's a balance. Because, like, we friends and we homies, but we lovers too. So it's like it make the album way out, you know, for everybody.
That's good. That's good. Have anything to add or?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of basically what he said, like, I've always done with my music, I try to be as transparent as possible. So for me, it's one of the biggest sources of outlet for my emotions and shit like that. So when I'm going through something or what I'm feeling, I display that in my music. So with this album or albums to come, I just want to continue to be transparent and give the people something they can feel.
That's dope. That's dope. So you said something that I kind of want to ask a question on it, but kind of, sort of, but not really. So when you said that there's a lot of rappers out here saying things that they don't live or they not believing in, it kind of made me think of a situation that you were recently in as far as like a rap beef go. And so I'm guessing, you know, we're all the same age, and, you know, without going into like the details of what happened and blah, 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 I want to ask like your thought process on something because, you know, growing up, we've seen plenty of top artists go head to head against each other. So it's always one question that I always wanted to ask, and since you're right here, I can ask you. So I'm quite sure that's not your first time having a problem with somebody. It won't be your last. But what warrants a response when somebody says something to you? Like, what gets you to, like, you know what, I'm going to make a song about that?
For that situation, I think I was just caught off guard because I was genuinely trying to give her some constructive criticism from one artist to another, and she took that shit so deep and it hurt her so bad. But that's just genuinely because of the truth that was in it, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I responded to her, you know, and I haven't really responded to people in the past, is because she just kept saying my name.
Okay.
And she was saying my name on platforms that were receiving like big views. Like, she going live with niggas and she got like 1,500 people watching her say my name. So it just got to a point where I felt like I had to respond.
Right. So if you were in that situation, would it be something similar? Because I'm getting like different vibes from you, you know, as far as like, yeah, as far as like how you would handle a situation.
She did. I mean, it depends what type of life you live. Honestly, I mean, she did it the grown way. Like, as an artist, like, it was just constructive criticism. You know what I mean? If you're not at a point in time in your career where you could accept that, like when your heart really getting touched by somebody that you may feel that you're superior or may be superior than you, but y'all from the same city. Like, that's the problem. Like, in Atlanta and New York and Cali, like, all them niggas, Texas, all them niggas work together. You know what I mean? Florida, all them niggas work together. But here, that shit like crabs in a bucket mode. Nobody want to work with nobody. And if they do, and if they do allow you or try and work with you, they try and bust your head like they already made it or something.
Right. So why you think it's like that?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe because DC never really got a chance to get out of here, so everybody's fighting to get out. I mean, it probably was maybe 5 people that anybody our day and age can really name that really made it from DC.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
And
it's
those
like,
people did not come back and do anything in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody,
There's
no
no
actors,
outlets. There's
no
no resources.
comedians,
There's no.
nobody.
It's not like we can go to Georgetown and go walk into the A&R of a, you know what I'm saying, of a major label, or, you know, there's nobody. You have to literally leave here to have those types of meetings or to rub elbows with those types of people. So I think that's pretty much where the disconnect comes from.
Okay.
And also, you know, we just live in a city full of fucking haters. There's that too.
Okay. All right. So I can take that as y'all take that as motivation. But what else?
Oh, nah, for the record, I don't play that shit. Don't come on my shit talking that shit.
What?
All that rowdy shit.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Okay.
For the record.
So what else motivates y'all? Like from a positive standpoint.
Each other. Waking up my kids. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, just everything. I try to look at everything, the good thing and everything for real, because, you know, everybody got their own problems, so I don't really try to allow my problems to outweigh anybody else's, because honestly, nobody give a fuck what you going through, so, you know, you got to handle that shit on your own.
Same thing, or
Repeat the question.
no? What else motivates you besides haters? You know, something positive. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
for me, my motivation just comes from like my goals and shit, and like he said, each other. Like he pushes me in ways that I can't push myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's important, and he believes in me, and I believe in him. So when you have somebody in your corner that's consistently telling you you can do it, you know what I'm saying? It makes you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of shit I want to do. Like, I want a fat-ass house on the beach. I want an infinity pool. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go off the cliff. So, yeah, that motivates me daily as well.
Okay. So, if y'all could go back and talk to y'all younger selves, what would you tell your younger self?
Loyalty is earned and not given.
You talking about in life or with each other?
In life, just in life.
Oh,
Yeah, like if you just like walked out of here right now and you seen like the kid version of yourself, like what would you tell him?
Don't allow LP problems to be your problems.
Okay.
Because it'll be the end of your life. And when I say that, I mean, like, if you got opportunity to get out of where you from or get a better life, take that shit, bro. Like, don't try to stay here because your man here or your friends here. Because honestly, them niggas probably ain't your friends. Them niggas probably don't even fuck with you for real.
Right.
So, that'd be more or less how I feel. Like, take the opportunity. You got opportunity to get some money or a better future. Nigga, you get accepted to college, might take that shit. Get the fuck away from me.
That's dope. So, both of y'all from the city?
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but I wasn't born here, though. I was born on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah?
You see what I'm saying? But I've been in D.C. my whole life.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, you from the city, then. I know you from the city, but
You know I'm from Washington, D. Goddamn
the people watching, they don't know where you're from, so you have to act like I'm a regular.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm also from Washington, D.C. as well. Yeah.
What part?
Northeast.
Northeast. Bennett Road?
21st of Vietnam.
Okay. Well, I don't. Unless you say a train station, I'm not gonna know like nothing.
Stadium Armory would be the closest one.
Okay. See, now I know. Now I got a picture. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all working on? I know y'all just dropped the project. So, what do y'all do? Do y'all take a break as far as like writing music or?
A break? Ain't no breaks in music.
Oh yes, I like
no
that.
sleep.
I like
You
that.
gotta stay up. And no
I'm trying
breaks.
to get in the
No.
studio as much as I can. If I get in that bitch every day, I'm trying to go.
Okay. So how often do y'all go?
At least like once a week.
Okay, that's dope.
But I think what we focusing on right now is getting another visual out for this album. Noonie has a really good program going on right now. Noonie Films. He's
Shout out to Noonie.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's doing music videos with a 72-hour turnaround time.
Oh yeah,
it really do take 72
and
hours.
Like literally, you get your promo video that night, the night you shoot. If promo video in 12 hours, video in 72. Like his shit.
That's dope. That's dope. I see a ton of artists complaining about turnaround times, and they be having to chase their videos down. And
let me tell you, I have spent months chasing niggas for videos. You know, so to find somebody with such a high quality product, you know what I'm saying, and a fast ass turnaround time and a low ass number, you gotta stick with the home team.
Yeah,
it's important.
Definitely shout out to them. Okay, so I'm getting good vibes from y'all. So y'all open to working with other artists? Because I don't see kids. A lot. I about to say I don't see a lot of features.
At this point, I'm not gonna say I'm not open to it, but I do charge for features. You know what I'm saying? I'm not busting heads. I only want $150. So
okay, that's not a head, but
niggas love hitting me up about features, and then when I say give me $150, they be like, ah. But if I fuck with you and I genuinely fuck with your music, or even if I don't even know you and you send me a song that I actually fuck with, or I could see doing something, then I'll fuck with you for free. But it's on my time though. You know what I'm saying? You might not get your song back for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And that's just not because I'm intentionally putting it on the shelf, but because when we go to the studio, we focus on what we in there for. Like, if we try to get 3 songs done, and I don't have time to record your verse after that, then...
Right. You might as well just pay y'all. You the same way, or...?
Nah, man, I work with artists. Most of the time I work with people in my camp.
Okay.
Like, my camp, WSN, Whole Squad Nation, but besides that, I work with a couple artists, but... I mean, I'm willing to work with anybody that's real, for real. As long as you a real nigga, you ain't trying to be fake. Like, when I say real, I don't mean like a street nigga. I just mean like a real individual.
Yeah, just stay in your
lane. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to be, you know, a little Uzi type or whatever, rock and roll, be that type. You see what I'm saying? You don't got to be a gangster. You feel me? Mm-hmm. As long as you real, I'm willing to work with whoever.
That's facts. So... As far as hitting y'all up, are y'all easy to get in contact with?
Mm-hmm.
You just hit on social media?
I mean, if you go to my Instagram, there's an email in my bio. Mm-hmm. You can hit the call button in my bio. Mm-hmm. You can even book a hair appointment in my bio. You know what I'm saying? So everything you need to reach me is right in my bio on Instagram. But if you call my phone about anything not dealing with money or business, I promise you, you might get shot.
Okay. Yeah, same thing over you.
Yeah, I mean, Nohoeshyt. I mean.
Yeah, yeah. So
I just looked that up.
Yeah, so you could just
shit with a Y, not an I.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna put it on the screen. So you could just answer questions with your name and shit, you know, just to make a long story. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Nohoeshyt. So I normally say the shout outs for the end, but do y'all want to shout anybody out? Because we done, you know, Noonie and your WSN, so you might as well keep it going now. So
shout out to my shines. And shout out to my nines.
Family. Shout out to family.
Yes.
You know,
and Byllz love the kids. I ain't meaning when I say fuck them kids. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, shout out to my kids. I love them.
I love his kids too.
Okay. So,
and shout out to my mom. She just had a birthday. She jive cool or whatever. My
father had a birthday too. Happy birthday, nigga.
Yeah. Okay. Happy birthday. My father had a birthday too. Yeah.
That's alright.
And shout out to, you know, Unicorn Tribe family.
Shout out to the tribe.
My assistants and shit. And shout out to you. The fuck.
Appreciate y'all.
Definitely shout out to you.
Appreciate it. So what y'all got working on for 2021? Right around the corner. 4 weeks.
Greatness.
We are working on so many amazing things under the NHS XNS banner. Like, we got a clothing line in the works. We have a nonprofit organization catered to children. We have different things going on in the music world. We have a whole bunch of things that are about to happen. So just stay tuned into the movement and understand it's going to be an amazing fucking roller coaster of awesomeness.
Yeah. Anything, or you just
Stay tuned.
yeah, okay. Man up a few words. So I'm definitely gonna have y'all perform a couple of songs. Y'all ready to do that? Okay.
What songs?
Forever and Best Friend.
Yeah, see now before you go, I'm glad you just said that. Before you go, how does it feel to see this best friend thing like super taking off?
That's how it feels. Like the song has been out for 2 years, you know, and I check my stats like once a month or so. I'll go look at, you know, like just search myself, Google myself or whatever. And it was like when I looked at that shit in August, it had like 2,000 plays. Mm-hmm. And then when I looked at that shit in September, it had 100,000 plays. Yeah. And now that I'm looking at it in November, we had 200,000 plays. You know what I'm saying? So it's unbelievable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm in awe of myself, and most of my fan base is in New Zealand and shit. So it's interesting to see that the support is coming from a place I've never even seen or heard of. You know what I'm saying?
At least you know if you go there, you're gonna sell out.
Fights. And I'm definitely sliding that function.
Yeah.
For sure. And Spotify too. When I did my Spotify wrap up, I had fucking 200,000 plays on Spotify. That shit, I don't know what's going on, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really fucking say. Like, it's
is that your favorite song of yourself?
No, it's not. Like, I have songs that I love way more than that song, but that song is from a very important chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. Yeah. But
yeah, people relate to vulnerability, and I felt like that was a perfect display of that, and the storytelling, and the beat had a commercial blend to it, you know, so.
And that song has been on the radio, too. It's been played on 93.9, 95.5, 92.3. So it's made its rounds in the radio world, as well as now it's making its rounds in the digital world.
All right, so, yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I wanted to talk about that, but I forgot. So, now you're going to perform it. And y'all gonna do Forever.
Yes.
Gotcha. So I want to thank y'all again for coming through.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. And we out.
Whoa. Drop, guys. Ooh, it's a tizzy mix.
Nohoeshyt. Yeah.
About you show me the lies when I told all my truth. From back in the hoopty to riding in coops. Watch out for the stars, I open the roof. I burned down the city for fucking with you. My ace to the streets, just point with a shoot. My Bonnie and Clyde, we robbing, we loot. Play by respecting my lady is shoot. These bitches, they talking, you gave them no ears. Your heart in my hands, you can ride with no fear. From trapping them sticks to riding in lids. You never switched up, and that's what they changed. They just love a man when your love was so near. Hate our relations, you driving the ship. I sit in the rear, cause I got your back. Choppers to spit, semis a hit, bodies a lift. I pick up your heart and I dust off the dirt from the nights that you slept, wondering what you were worth. Always stay neutral without judging it all. Now the closest get mad when they expected to fall. Came from them slums and we trapped out them homes. Trust me with your heart, not the stories that's told. I'll be your one when the winters get cold. Mike got me big, but you know I won't fold.
Just think about it, just think about it.
When
was real. You show me every day just how you feel. This shit be so simple with you, I can chill. Let down my guard so that you can heal. You love both the sides of me, load up the clips with me. Talk about our destiny, dreams of a wedding ring. I wish a bitch would come in and try to take my seat. Loading your Draco, I'm pulling up, let it ring. Don't play no games with these niggas, we in the streets. I'm right beside you, we empty clips, murder scene. On the flip side, you romantic and love on me. Make me feel cute even when I feel ugly. Put me on pedestals, always uplift your queen. I can't see me without you, you're my everything. Laying up with you, us going out to eat should be so simple, but that shit mean everything. Never no fighting, cause you level me for me. Laugh like we besties, but stern when you need to be. Talk to me nice when we out in the streets, but behind closed doors you choke me out in the streets.
Forever you and I.
Just think about it, just think about it.
Forever.
Just think about it, just think about it.
Forever you and I.
Just think about it, just think about it.
Forever. Forever.
Just think
Forever.
about it, just think about it.
Forever you and I.
Just think about it, just think about it.
Forever.
Just think about it, just think about it.
Forever you and I.
Just think about it, just think about it.
Forever. Forever.
Think about
Forever.
it, think about it. Forever, forever. Your face, those blurred lines as you sliding in the home base. The way you motivated, push me till I reach a better place. If it's a game, I don't wanna play. Cause once I love you, ain't nobody that could take your place. Sometimes I feel like I'ma lose the race or run out of gas while you out here trying to find your way. I don't wanna be your girl, I wanna be your best friend. The one that you can run to when the rain just doesn't wanna end. Rolling up the gas while you play the game with your men. Up all night, talking shit, counting up the bangs. And you ain't trying to help me understand. All you wanna do is push away and pull me back again. You mine, but you not my man. I'm yours, but you not ready to take a stand.
So much about this crazy game they call love.
It is what it is.
And I'm trying to understand.
You live and you learn.
So could you be my best friend?
I fucks with you hard.
Before you call yourself a man, why
just don't know.
can't I?
Why can't I see you when I want to? All these niggas chasing me and yet I'm chasing after you. This broken heart of mine ain't bulletproof. The more I try to love on you, the more you unavailable. So won't you tell me what's a girl to do? I'm hollering you all I want, you steady screaming, do you? Blowing these flowers while I sit here staring at the moon. Thinking should I try to stay or should I run away from you? So tell me why is it so hard to see? All these bitches want his dick, I'm trying to make you my king. I've shown you what it's like to be with me. Thuggish but domestic, shoot the shit with you or cook and clean. Why can't you recognize a queen standing right in front of you and you don't see what we could be? Tugging on your hand while you slowly turn your back on me. Trying to pull you in, but you rather be up in the streets.
So much about this crazy game they call
It's just a
love.
lot of things you don't understand.
And I'm trying to understand.
I wish you
So
could,
could you be my best friend?
but it's just me, baby.
Before you call
So you can take it or
yourself a
leave it.
man, why